Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your host here diving deep into the latest bombshell surrounding President Donald Trump that's got everyone talking. You won't believe this, Trump is facing a massive federal lawsuit over his ambitious plan to build a gigantic new ballroom at the White House. And critics are saying he's straight up ignoring historic preservation laws to make it happen. We're talking a $300 million project that's already tearing down parts of the iconic building. And now, a major preservation group is fighting back in court to stop it all. Stick around because we're breaking down every juicy detail, from the demolition drama to what this could mean for Trump's legacy. And trust me, it's wilder than you think. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button and hit the bell so you don't miss these explosive updates on the biggest stories in politics. Let's start from the beginning. President Trump has been pushing hard for this enormous addition to the White House. A 90,000 square foot ballroom that's supposed to be the ultimate venue for events, dinners, and who knows, maybe even more of those epic rallies we love. Sources say construction kicked off back in October, with workers demolishing parts of the historic East Wing to make room. Trump himself has reportedly told the team on site that he doesn't need to bother with permitting, zoning, or building codes because, well, he's the president and he has the final say. Can you imagine? That's the kind of bold leadership that gets things done, but it's also landing him in hot water. Now, enter the National Trust for Historic Preservation. These guys are a big deal, chartered by Congress way back in 1949 to protect America's most important sites. They've just filed a lawsuit in federal court seeking an immediate halt to the whole project. They accuse the Trump administration of violating multiple federal laws by rushing the demolition without proper reviews or even getting approval from congressional panels. Photos from the site show heavy machinery tearing into the East Wing, and preservationists are furious, saying this is rushing through changes to one of the most symbolic buildings in the world without the required oversight. The lawsuit wants a temporary restraining order to freeze everything until all the legal hoops are jumped through properly. But why is Trump so determined to build this ballroom right now? Insiders say it's part of his vision to make the White House even grander, a place fit for hosting world leaders and massive celebrations on a scale we've never seen. Remember, Trump knows real estate better than anyone. He built an empire on luxury properties, and this could be his way of leaving a permanent mark on history. Supporters are calling it genius, saying the White House needs an upgrade for modern events, especially after years of what they call neglect under previous administrations. Critics, though, are painting it as ego-driven overreach, claiming he's treating the People's House like his personal Trump Tower extension. Let's dig into the details of the lawsuit a bit more. The National Trust argues that federal laws require environmental and historic impact assessments before any major changes to national landmarks like the White House. They say Trump skipped all that, starting demolition over objections from experts who begged for a pause. If the judge sides with them, construction could be shut down for months or even years while reviews happen. On the flip side, the White House is pushing back hard, calling this just another attempt by opponents to block Trump's agenda. They've dismissed similar challenges before, and sources close to the president say he's not backing down. This ballroom is happening, one way or another. This isn't the first controversy around White House renovations under Trump, but it's definitely the biggest. Back in his first term, he made updates to the Rose Garden and other areas, but nothing on this scale. Now, with costs estimated at $300 million, that's taxpayer dollars, folksy questions are flying about where the funding is coming from and if Congress fully signed off. Some reports suggest private donors might be involved in true Trump style, but details are scarce. And let's not forget the timing. This is happening amid other big moves by the administration, like pushing economic policies, dealing with international deals, and handling domestic issues that have Trump's approval hovering in a tough spot according to recent polls. Speaking of polls, while this ballroom drama unfolds, Trump's overall approval is sitting around 42% in the latest surveys, with the economy still a major concern for many Americans. Inflation has ticked up, and even though mortgage rates have dropped some and gas prices are lower than peaks, people are feeling the pinch on everyday costs. Trump hit the campaign trail style in Pennsylvania recently, touting his record on bringing down prices and criticizing the Fed for not cutting rates faster. But distractions like this lawsuit could pull focus away from those wins, like the recent farmer aid packages or international ceasefire efforts he's claimed credit for. Zooming out, this ballroom fight symbolizes something bigger: Trump's no-holds-barred approach to getting things done versus the checks and balances that slow everything down. His fans love it. They say America needs a leader who cuts through the bureaucracy. Detractors warn it's dangerous, setting precedents for future presidents to ignore laws on protected sites. Whatever side you're on, this story is far from over. The court hearing could come soon, and if construction gets halted, it would be a huge embarrassment. Or, if Trump wins, that Ballroom opens and becomes the new hotspot for presidential glamour. What do you think? Is this a much-needed upgrade or an over-the-top power move? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read everyone. And if Trump pushes through, imagine the first event there, maybe a massive victory celebration for 2026 midterms. The possibilities are endless. As we wrap up this deep dive, remember stories like this show how Trump keeps making headlines for better or worse. He's not slowing down, building literally and figuratively. Thanks for watching this full breakdown. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Share with friends who need to know what's really going on, and subscribe for more no BS political updates. We'll be following this lawsuit closely, so stay tuned for part 2 if things heat up. Until next time, stay informed, stay vigilant, and I'll see you in the next video.